All right, everyone, here we go with a Cure for Cancer reading. I thought it was fitting, because I talked about this on the weekly reading because of the cards we got in the hotspot of the connection cycle, the Cancerians section, position 4, or slice number 4 of our pie there in the weekly reading. I thought it was fitting to pull a Cure for Cancer reading here. It's a very special reading. It's for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. You are the hotspot of the connection cycle, but these are always all signs readings because I'm really just taking a snapshot of the cycle here with 5 cards from the bottom, environmental energies, and 4 cards at the top, how they're behaving within those energies. And we're talking about the incoming energy, we're talking about the runner. I got a pre-shuffle here which shows someone holding back a little bit of fear here with the 4 of Pentacles. We're going to find out why in a second. It is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless and all signs. Everybody should be here watching this. This is a key reading of how I study the cycle. All right. Normally a reading, it's normally a reading I would probably do offline, but I like doing readings lately that I would normally do offline, online. I might bring a few more out too. We'll see. All right, that said, I already brought the energetic weather out today. So what do we get here? On the surface, what's going on? Because we have someone who's balanced within their masculine and feminine. We've got some powerful energy here, but I've got, 4 of Pentacles. On the surface, someone holding back, right, out of fear. Well, I'll show you the fear. It's the devil, right? In the middle of that fear is some truth. Is somebody really processing the truth with that Queen of Swords? So fine, there's truth that they can't unknow. What's the truth? What is it? Why so much fear? Why so much holding back? Because the sun, it's a lot of energy. They're getting zapped with a lot of happiness when they contemplate this truth of how they feel about this connection. And that it does matter. I think if somebody realizes, somebody never made a decision about it here, a lot of these runners are like that. But under the current energy, certainly you have to admit, with Mercury retrograde and all of that, somebody here is making a decision of realizing how they feel for sure. There's some answers coming, and there's a lot of happiness here. A lot of truth coming in with a King of Swords, and they might be arguing with themselves with the King and Queen of Swords in close proximity. Yeah, well, the devil will make you do that, for sure. Certainly make you hold back. But that's why when I say a lot of energy, their feelings are up. That's their energy attached to the Empress here. I mean, yeah, you are. The non-runner is this. They are very attracted. But, I mean, they're getting a feel. I always call this the Queen of Tits, the best tits of the tarot and the light seer. Yeah, they're realizing that your tits are pretty good. And they, male or female. And again, it's too much. It's emotional overload in a way. And that's triggering them. It's triggering their fears. This is a minor arcana, okay? It really is. It's somebody who's never made a decision, and now there's some urgency. They feel like they have to in some way with that 2 of Pentacles there. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do a Cure for Cancer reading. 5 cards from the bottom, environmental energy, and then 4 cards from the top, which we clarify of how they're behaving in that energy. That was just the surface energy. That's just what's going on. We'll see. Let's find out. Let's go deeper. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer, Cure for Cancer reading, universe. It knows what I mean by that. I've already put it out there. The words are just for you. That's all. Let's go. If you watched my first installment of the energetic weather, right, surrounding energies that I put up this morning, then you know why this reading might come out the way it came out. Because those energies affect them too, right? Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, give me a Cure for Cancer reading here. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Environmental energies. We start in the environmental energies as we go deeper and ask why. 3 Swords. Kurt Cobain in pain. Well, that's probably the truth that's coming to that. That's like the opposite of the sun, isn't it? Right? They make, you make them happy. What did I do? I stepped on it. I put 3 swords through it. This person's in a lot of, they live their life in this in some level. All of these runners do. There's 4 swords. There's a need here with the heart chakra open to heal this pain. I got the heart chakra open. I'm drawn to the heart here. The center card is the 3 of Pentacles. It's interesting because it's crossed by the 7 of Swords. It really does represent the energetic weather that's going on right now. If you watch my energetic weather update that I did earlier, it's the 3 of Pentacles. It's someone who wants to fix this, wants something with you. Absolutely. They know that the only way to cure this Three of Swords is to come get it, right? They want a partnership, they want something, or want to say something. This Seven Swords here, which is red with the Six of Swords, is again a bit of that. For them, the anticipation within the energy is turning to anxiety, and it's causing them to just want to cling to anything in their life that feels normal. Okay? It's a bit like that. And I'll show you the sixth card, the Three of Cups. That's the cure opening up. It's a flow of emotion. Their emotions are flowing, but they're clinging. This is someone here who knows that you make them happy, feels the pain, heart chakra's open, knows they need to do something about it, but they're clinging. This Seven of Swords is my sneaky deaky away card, which makes this movement away from this. The environmental energy is causing them to cling to whatever they feel is comfortable for them, which is not, they're not comfortable, as we learned in the pre-shuffle, with that Sun and the Empress. Okay? So let's flip the deck. How are they behaving in this energy? That's the environment. Okay. How are they behaving? Seven of Pentacles. It's a lot of contemplation here. A lot of contemplation here. What else? Eight of Pentacles. What did I say? It's about this, trying to distract themselves. Thinking about it, realizing that the seeds that were planted are starting to grow. Trying to distract themselves. What's crossing that? Page of Pentacles. Trying to distract themselves from the lessons they're being taught. This kid right here doesn't like school. Could learn a lot of things at school, but she feels more comfortable with her pants half down, hanging out with the hoodie crowd. Right? It's a bit, they're clinging, they're distracting themselves and clinging to things that are familiar to them. I don't want to say they're ignoring the lessons. I don't think they can with the Seven of Pentacles here. We'll clarify. We'll find out more. What's red with Seven Pentacles? This is an important card. Five Wands. I said already, arguing with themselves, back and forth, trying to distract themselves, but they can't. I said I don't think they can with the Seven of Swords. This is every time they try to distract themselves, they come right back to the lessons, to the whatever this connection is trying to teach them or has taught them. Let's clarify with the Witches, which randomly at the bottom is a Page of Wands. Talk about the Seven of Swords. Or Seven of Swords. It does feel Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is feedbacking off of that and that and that. It's all over the place. Seven Pentacles. Let's talk about the Seven Pentacles. I love the Freudian slips. I do. All right, let's go. Seven Pentacles. Why is it here? Why is it here? Let's clarify. All right. It's red with Five Wands. It's crossed by Five Wands. It's a feedback loop. Yeah, they make me happy. I love the Empress. Yeah, but I'm going to distract myself with something that makes me feel comfortable. This candle business I started, I'm going to distract myself with that. Right? It's a bit of that. I don't know what they're distracting themselves with. Work? A hobby? Clinging to anything in a toxic relationship that's good, just to try to just focus on that and not focus on everything else that's around it. But it's very hard under these energies to do that, because there's an anticipation in the energy of starting new, starting something good, curing this Three of Swords. All right, what's on top? 10 Swords. Wishing it would go away. Yeah. Wishing it would go away. I got a news flash for this motherfucker. It is not going away. Five of Wands is the weakest energy, as these cards reflect it back as a medium to me. It's weak. I got it twice. It's nonsense. And yeah, I got it twice. Add it up. That's 10 Wands. You're heavy on their mind. They can't get rid of it. It's heavy. Right? Wishing it would go away, huh? Why is 10 Swords here? Six of Cups. Because of something that happened. There's a lot of these runners, and I'm just going to phrase it this way. It may not resonate with you, but it actually does, probably with everybody. There's something about what happened between you two that this person does not like to think about. Maybe it embarrassed them. Maybe it doesn't have to be that. For some of you it is. But maybe it's too painful. I mean, we started with that. Look at Kurt. Look at Kurt, or Peppermint Patty. I don't want to alienate anybody, but I mean, that's a lot of pain here. There's a lot of gray on this card here with broken, severed hearts, and it's bad. So, yeah, they wish it would all go away, and they're trying to make it go away, but they can't under this energy. All right? Remember, Page of Wands was randomly at the bottom of this. That's communication. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. It's like I said in the energetic weather forecast. You know, There's that anticipation energy, and it for the runners, it is, because they're not here listening to me, it is drifting into anxiety quite a bit. Let's talk about 8 Pentacles. Let's talk about their candle business here. She holding a candle. You think that's going to be enough to distract them from this? I don't think so. There's something about your connection, about something that happened, that they don't like to think about. And the energy of right now is making them think about it. And they're trying not to, but they can't. No matter how hard they try, it doesn't matter, right? It just keeps coming back. It sure does. 3 Swords. It's one of the cards, the main card that ends the separation phase in the soulmate cycle. Tell me about the candle business here. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles. What is this? What is this? 10 Cups. Yeah, they're focusing on something that makes them happy, that feels familiar, that feels comfortable to them. It's going to vary for all of you what that is, but that's what they're doing. Okay? It's crystal clear with the 10 Cups crossing it. Oh, this candle makes me happy. I'm going to focus on that. Yeah, I don't want to think about what happened here. Gosh, I wish that would just go away. It's not going away. It's 5 Wands is the only resistance to it. Good luck. This candle distracts them for like 5 seconds. What's on top? What's the sun? Yeah, they're focusing on something that makes them happy. They're focusing on anything, a candle, anything. Why is the sun here? The 9 Pentacles. These runners all, to some degree, and this hasn't been in the energy for a while, they admire your freedom, but at the same time, they feel like if they come towards you, it limits their freedom in some way. Or, I don't know. It's just this... It's a liberation energy. By distracting themselves, that's one energy that's here. But this is all about the candle here, distracting themselves. If they distract themselves on something that makes them happy, they feel liberated. They feel free. There's this old energy attached to these runners where they actually feel good hiding behind a rock and just peeking out every once in a while and looking at you and then hiding back behind it. You know, where I grew up, we used to have chipmunks. And they used to live in the rock walls. There were these old rock walls in the woods and things, probably built by early settlers or whatever. And the chipmunks live in the wall and stuff. And it's funny, if you walked up the trail, they'd poke their little head out at you. And as soon as they saw that you saw them, they'd poke back in and they're gone. That's these runners. That's what's happening here. They all chipmunks. All right? What's going on? Let's talk about this Page of Pentacles. It is someone here who's... Again, those chipmunks popped their head back in when we walked by because they were afraid we were going to come over to them or something like that. It's the same thing. It's nervousness about saying something, worried about what they're going to say. So I'll just distract myself with something that makes me happy and that liberates me. But there's also an energy here of the happiness they feel for you. They, in a way, think it limits their freedom. Oh, and at the same time think that it doesn't. It's really weird. I admit, it's weird, and it's tough to explain. Can I just phrase it in a way? They're fucked up, okay? Can I just phrase it like that without having to go? I mean, that's a general reading right there, okay? Let's talk about this. Just like this kid is fucked up. She gonna look back one day on her pants half down hoodie stage and go, what the fuck was I thinking? Everybody does. Everybody looks back on shit they do. That's why I worry about these people in their 20s. I see them, these younger people on these reality shows, and I see them around and they got themselves completely covered in tattoos at age 20. Listen, you go through a lot of changes between 20 and 40, and gravity wins in the end. That ship you got tattooed on you at 20 is going to look like a blob of ink in about 20 years, and you're going to maybe look back and go, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I would recommend, if you're 20 years old and you like tattoos, henna tattoos. Something that lasts a couple of weeks or whatever. I take it from me, you go through a lot of changes between your 20s and 40s. A lot. And that's painful to have all that shit removed too. Ooh, I had friends that had that done that went through that. Why'd I do this? I'm going to go have them removed. Hopefully the technology gets better for that. But that's what I'm talking about. I don't joke about anything or talk about anything that's not in the energy right here. She going to look back one day and you know, again, wonder why they were so stupid on some level. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? That's just the energy I get off of it, you know. All right, let's go. Yeah, the Empress. Their feelings are coming up. They know they're being stupid. They're aware that they're being stupid. This kid on this card is aware of what I said. She's perfectly aware that, yeah, in 20 years, blah, 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 Steve, I'm going to look back on the pictures of me with my pants down and the hood up and go, I probably regret it, or what was I thinking, or blah, blah, blah. I don't care, right? But they do care. That I don't care part is what they're trying to distract themselves from. They do care. They care a lot. They're very attracted to you. And this person's living their life in sort of a winter kind of energy. I pick up on that. All right, what's on top? Six of Wands. Yeah, they see some kind. Again, they're all. It's a double-edged energy. All right, their heart chakra is open. We already know that from the Four of Swords. It is. It's wide open. Perfectly aware that they're going to regret not saying something, but it's better right now if I just distract myself. And that's just a lame excuse. It's just a lame excuse. Why is the Six of Wands here? There's victory in reaching out, but they're nervous to do it because nobody likes change. And that's the thing. They have to, it's what I've been telling you, they have to admit they made a mistake and went down the wrong road. Otherwise, they stay like this into their 40s. And nobody's going to hire that. So, you're still couch surfing at 40. It's that type of energy. I just read energy. I translate feelings. It comes in as feelings, and I translate it into words. That's what's here. Why is the Six of Wands here? The Queen of Wands. Yeah. It's easy to be superficial. It's easy to, I don't want to call this person a loser. I'm not. I am for the sake of this reading. I don't mean, you might be watching me and you might be a teenager who wears their pants half down in a hoodie. You're not a loser. Okay, but I'm just going to say, it's easy to fail, right? It's easy to show up to your college interview because you don't want to change to that, wearing that, okay? It's easy to do. It's easy. See, I probably wasn't going to get in anyway. They have that kind of attitude. Well, it's probably not going to work out anyway. It's easy to be superficial. It's easy to stay in their world. There's something in their world. Their world makes them feel big in some way. It feeds their ego in some way. Maybe they got a lot of money. Maybe they got a hot wife even though it's toxic, or a hot husband even though it's toxic. Whatever it is. Family protection, whatever, again, anything. A cool job, I don't know. There's something they can focus on, but it's very superficial. Deep down, this person really wants to communicate. So I'm going to talk about this Five of Wands because it came up twice. It's here, read with the Seven of Pentacles, and it was crossing the Seven of Pentacles. They wish it would go away. There's something about this that disrupts their life in some way, alters it. Man, they wish this pain would just go away on its own. All right? And whatever happened in the past, it's something that they'd rather not think about. Well, okay. There's nothing that eats at us more as we go through life than unfinished business. Things we didn't say, words left unsaid, feelings left unexpressed. It eats. It eats. Better to just deal with it. All right. Why is the Five of Wands here? This is a cautionary tale. This is what happens, and I say it all the time, and I'll say it again. This is what happens when you don't tell people how you feel. When you don't follow your soul in the way it's taking you, in the road that you're supposed to be on. This is what happens. All right. You turn down a great love for a fucking candle. Okay? That's what happens. The Five of Wands. Tell me about it. It's the final outcome here, technically. But we'll let the cards do the talking. How about that? I'll just shut up. Well, I was going to say it's a painful one. Three Swords. Yeah. What did I say? I just picked this up while I was about to shuffle for this. I was saying they wish it would go away. They wish that this would just go away on its own. And they try to distract themselves from it. But you can't. This is a weak energy. This crossing it is powerful. It's the core of the environmental energy. All right? They need to get some resolve here. What's on top? Three Cups. Again, they are well aware that opening up, this is the flow of emotion energy. It's a celebration energy. They are well aware that opening up and saying how they feel would go a long way to resolving this Three of Swords. And this Three of Swords, by the way, what did I say earlier? What did I say? I'm going to show you. I don't know why I'm your second favorite energy reader. I do some wicked voodoo with these cards and shit that blows my mind. I'm like watching going, holy fuck. I said 5 wands here, 5 wands here, added up, it's 10 wands. 10 wands right there. 10 wands crossing the 5 wands, fueling 3 swords. And yeah, they're well aware that opening up would be the thing, but somehow I'm going to just think about this candle. I'm going to think about anything, cling to anything that makes me happy, anything at all. Their feelings are wide open here, wide open. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Come on, the Magician. They know that this card is only thrown to back up my energy read here. What did I say? Rewind. They know that the only way to cure this 3 of Swords, and double 5 of Wands, 10 wands of burden, is to open up. All they can think about, all they can feel is this, because their feelings are open, emotions are flowing. They know it. This is about transformation. They're aware that opening up would transform things. Yet for some reason, this son of a bitch refuses to get out of the pants half down hoodie and staring at that damn candle and do something right. Why? Probably for the same reason most people are afraid. Most people in this world are afraid of fucking failure, so they never really do anything. They never go anywhere. That's pretty much everybody I went to high school with in my small town. I grew up in a small town. I grew up in a town most of my childhood that would fit the bill for any John Cougar Mellencamp song. Okay? Jack and Diane, whatever it is, any of it. Okay? That was my town. They have a fair, they have a parade, it's all that kind of stuff. And everybody there had big dreams. Everybody did. It's the town you get out of, it's not where you stay. But everybody had big dreams I went to high school with. None of them, almost none of them, but me and 2 other people ever left that goddamn place. The rest are all still there. And the main reason they're there is because they were afraid to go. They make up excuses. They say, well, my mama's here. What? Okay, well, that's fine. I don't even their own mother was like, you should go. You should go see the world. You should get out, go. Even their own parents wanted them to get out of the damn town. And some of it's just fear. It's fear of whatever. This person is afraid of the changes that'll happen when they communicate. All right? And they wish it would go away, and they wish this 3 of Swords, wishing blah, blah, blah. But they know damn well that they have to say something. We're just waiting for them, the energy to get just right, to get the courage up. Right now, as the sun moves into Virgo and as Mercury goes retrograde in Virgo at the same time, this is just going to cause them anxiety. All right? This is why in my Mercury retrograde reading I said there's probably communication, but I would let Mercury get going a bit. Okay? It's in this early stage where we're at right now. Yeah, they're in their feels, but they're being stupid. All right? They're focusing on clinging to anything that makes them remotely secure, remotely happy, right? With that 10 of Cups that was crossing there at the 8 of Pentacles, distracting themselves with a fucking candle. Not wanting to change, knowing that it would bring change. But it's really easy to keep things the same. This is a superficial energy on this Queen of Wands. It really is. And yeah, they're attracted to you. The energy here on this Page of Pentacles is in 2 layers. We talked about that. We gave it to you both ways. Yeah, they want to communicate. But it's very easy just to stay put. It's very easy. It's very easy to live in a superficial world where you don't have to open up emotionally, right? You get like those people that marry for money instead of love. That's easy. There's an agreement. Hey, we're married for money. And there's always cheating and people go off on their own, but there's no real emotional commitment there, so it doesn't really matter, right? That you matter is my point. And that scares them. And that's why this 3 of Swords is so powerful. That's why it came out twice with 10 wands, which is exactly what 2 5 wands add up to. The 5 that was crossing here and the 5 here, and those are read together. And again, it's hard for them to distract themselves, but that's what they're trying to do here. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I'll go back to the original deck, which randomly at the bottom, of course, again, well, not randomly, but it has the 3 of Cups here, which was the 6th card out in the Wheel of Fortune. Again, saying that opening up, this was the 6th card in the environmental energy. I showed it to you, with the Wheel of Fortune fueling it as card number 7. Again, with the Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Cups, they're aware. Saying the same thing. This is transformation. Turns everything 180 degrees. Transformation. 3 of Cups. Transformation. 3 of Cups. Yeah, they're well aware of this. So let's ask the universe one more question. One card and a crossing card. That's it. Okay? What the fuck are they going to do here? Where is this path going? Where is this energy going? Tell me. Where is it going? I always tell people, don't be afraid of anything. You know, you always hear people say this ain't a rehearsal, this is life. It's not a rehearsal. It is. It is. You're supposed to have adventures and learn and grow. That's how you get better at the very least in your next life. It is a bit of a game. You know, even scientists believe this. Many of them believe this is all just a video game somebody's playing, or you know, a computer simulation kind of a thing. It does read that way. The energy reads that way. The energy loops that way. I mean, it's not just the math that works. The energy makes sense too. I got some wicked theories on it, but it's just theories that I can't prove. But I can tell you, based on the theories and based on the math, you shouldn't be afraid of anything. Just go for it. I don't know. I wish these runners would fucking take that advice, because this frustrates the shit out of me. This candle don't mean shit. It don't hold a candle to opening up emotionally. Oh, I know that was cheesy. I'm sorry. I'm shuffling one card to bottom card. Where the fuck is this going? Right? What's going on here? Where's this? Ah, fuck my ass. I see the bottom card. Queen of Cups. Page of Swords. What's fueling the Page of Swords? The Two of Wands. Always spying, always planning, never doing. Just sitting there, coming up with excuses. As in this current energy right now, yep, they want to come towards you. Yep, they have a huge amount of love for you. The most love I could pull from the deck. And it is flowing. Their emotions are flowing. But somebody here is spying their own selves. Holding on to this wand over here that makes them feel comfortable. There's a huge fear of exactly what I said. This is an energy of disappointment. Page of Swords. Sometimes as a card meaning it's read as disappointing messages, but it's disappointing, right? You got all this love. You both feel it, and this guy shows up. This little Page of Swords, right? That's disappointing, right? You find out you got a secret crush. Oh my God, I got a secret crush. They're leaving me notes, and oh my God, you're so excited, you're crazy, you think it's going to be the biggest love of your life. It's the 12-year-old from next door. Disappointing, right? It's that kind of thing. So, somebody here is clinging to whatever makes them feel comfortable, staying nice and safe and warm inside, but they're watching you. They're spying here. Is she spying? You want to see the spying energy attached to this? Look at her, male or female. Look at what she's doing. You're down there on the pavement. All right, I'll tell you that. I'll give you that little tidbit. So yeah, the spying, where this is going in the current, the spying energy will pick up. Spying can be them thinking about you, could be looking at your picture, could be daydreaming about you, could be showing up at your social media, could be creepily showing up at your work if they live close enough, or creepily driving by your house. Or even more creepily, hiding in the backyard behind a rock wall like a fucking chipmunk. I don't know. But whatever it is here, let this play out. Let them fucking stew in it. Because they can't distract themselves. Five of Wands tells me that several times here. And there's with the Three of Swords also crossing the Five of Wands with 10 wands underneath it, and 2 5 wands adding up to 10 wands, because we had the 5 wands here crossing the 7 of Pentacles and the 5 wands here, red with it. That's a lot. You're heavy on their mind. Let them stew. Let them, whatever. Let them feel their own disappointment. Let's take it a little further from the bottom. See? There's the Chariot, and there's the 9 of Cups. There's no way out. The only way out of this Three of Swords is to do something, is to speak up, is to come in and say something. This reading has been clear about that. Under this current energy, yeah, they're probably going through a lot of anxiety. I'm picking up on that. That's a possibility. Again, watch my energy weather update that I did earlier. You'll get the idea. Imagine how it's affecting them. You know, because that 9 of Swords energy can go straight to anxiety very quickly. It even came up in the Twin Flame Journey reading I did the other day. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. And remember, this is a fucking cautionary tale. This is what happens when you don't tell people how you feel, you don't tell yourself how you feel, and you hold yourself back out of fear of rejection, fear of failure, or fear of change, fear of anything. Fear is devil energy when it controls you. When it doesn't control you, when you control how you behave within fear, it'll protect you. But this has gone way beyond just that. It's gone way beyond that. All right? And we opened this reading with some fear. So, yeah, it's here. All right, that's your reading. Good luck.